Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the installment of Scott Selections here for Wednesday, April 21st. Before we get into today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We pick up a loss with the Clippers, -7.5 and -110 on Fox Bet. Injury report, once again, kind of screwed us. Anytime you have the Clippers and you get screwed by an injury report, it's not that surprising. But it actually seemed like for the first time in a while, the Clippers were fully healthy. Kawhi and Paul George both played the last game. They won handily against Minnesota. No injury news to speak of whatsoever. So you kind of thought the Clippers would roll once again to another victory against Portland. However, in about the middle of the afternoon, Woj ends up tweeting out that Kawhi Leonard is being reevaluated in a week with a leg injury. Nothing really was leading up to it. It seemed like Kawhi was finally healthy after playing that one game following a couple of games off. And then it just seemed to happen out of nowhere, and the Clippers closed at around 4.5. Clippers ended up winning the game, but of course didn't cover the 7.5. So the injury report once again bit us in the behind. But it happens. We'll look for a bounce back winner here on Wednesday. And for the play of the day, we're going to be going back to the MLB. The NBA card really not that great, and with all the questionable players, it's not really worth diving into. So for that reason, we're going to be looking at a baseball matchup between the Rangers and the Angels that'll be taking place at 4:10 p.m. Eastern Time. And for the play of the day, we like the Rangers team total over 3.5 at -110 on DraftKings. Time recording of 2:03 a.m. Eastern Time. A couple reasons why I like the Rangers team total in the spot. First of all, you look at the Rangers, everyone knows that this team's offensively is awful. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This team offensively is not very good. However, this team has been surprisingly decent scoring on the road this season. The Rangers have scored at least 4 runs in 7 of their first 9 road games, yet this team total is only 3.5. Now, to make matters more interesting is who's pitching for the Angels. It's not an ace by any means. You have Quintana on the mound, who has easily been the worst pitcher in their rotation. He has a 16.2 ERA, a 3.4 whip, which is insanely bad. And at Angel Stadium, he has a 10.8 ERA. So Quintana struggled in every start he's made this season, and the Rangers being pretty good offensively on the road, I do think should be able to get to at least 4. Plus, they are the road team in this matchup, so you are getting a guaranteed 9 at-bats, and I do think that definitely bodes well for the Rangers' chances to score at least 4 runs in this game. Plus, you want to look at the actual weather and the environment. It's going to be in Angel Stadium at 4:10 p.m. Eastern Time, so we'll be in the middle of the afternoon. And you also have about 10-mile-per-hour winds blowing out to left center, which definitely should help out because Quintana's whip is so high. The Rangers should be able to make contact. Quintana really has not generated many swings and misses so far this season. And I do think that the Rangers, if you end up hitting a long line drive or a fly ball, and it carries a couple extra feet there, that might be the difference between an out and a 3-run homer. And I do think that the Rangers, against this abysmal pitcher right now, and with the actual weather condition, should be able to score at least 4 runs in this game. So other than that, though, not really much else to talk about. Kind of a short video, but it's mostly about the Rangers and how the offense is better than people think on the road. Quintana's terrible, and the weather is actually going to be pretty beneficial towards the total. If you like the actual game itself, I would take the over, just because I do think you'll see a lot of runs in this matchup. But at the end of the day, 3.5 is too low. For that reason, it's going to be the play of the day. Other than that, though, that's been this installment of Scott's Legends. Good to all of you and respect the best today. Bye, everyone.